page 220. And in order to be ready for this video, please make sure that you have perhaps a compass or the other kind. Definitely look for some sort of straight edge, something that you can use, maybe even some angles to measure. I've got patty paper. In fact, I saved the patty paper from the previous videos. And so if you have that, they all stay the same size as circles throughout this book. And so we're going to, use our resources. Strongly suggest that you keep them through. Have some highlighters and definitely have something to write with. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about creating a quadrilateral when there's the following conditions. Let's go through the list. Use patty paper to trace BC. And so I believe if you have it created, please use it. Okay, check. Traced it. If you didn't, go back and watch the video from a couple of pages ago, like 216, in order to get this created. Without moving the patty paper, draw a diameter FG of the inner circle perpendicular to BC. So my trick with the patty paper, reminder that we create a perpendicular bisector by using circles. That's where the compass comes into play. But once we've already got this created, we can just flip it over, line it up again, and then the perpendicular bisector on the inner circle, the small one on the inside, is just trace over the paper, trace over the patty paper, maybe put a couple of dots here. Okay, you can kind of see it leaves an imprint. That's because I use the flip it over trick. And that creates a point, call it F, because that's what they say to use. And on the other side creates a point that's G. Let's draw that in. Use a straight edge to draw that in a little bit more, visibly, a little more dark. Okay, so right like so. If we make any mistakes today, it's because we're human, because we don't have sharp enough utensils. Better, move a better pencil. Okay, check. That's done. That's perpendicular. Put a little box there. In fact, there should be boxes all the way around. All of these angles are 90 degrees because of the way that we created the line FG, the line segment. Connect the endpoints of the diameters. So that's this diameter BC and this diameter of the small circle FG. Connect them to draw quadrilateral BFCG. Look at the order of the letters, B to F to C to G. We have to do that, and I guess it comes all the way back around. So it'll make a complete closed-in shape. Convex, that was one of the vocab words, a convex quadrilateral. If you remember, convex means that there's no, the diagonals cross. That's the trick, I think, is that in a convex quadrilateral, the diagonals, that's opposite corner to opposite corner, that they cross. Okay, so we have CG. Haha, like computer-generated graphics. Okay, and then back to GB. So this, you could automatically kind of look at this and start thinking well, that looks like a diamond. It looks like it's got some sort of, things or characteristics. Like it looks like that this shape right here, BFCG, is like a diamond shape. What do you know about BC? Okay, so I'm going to need to highlight that in. BC. Okay, give it a little highlight line. And FG. Oh, and by the way, perhaps you do actually want to highlight the questions. We should be able to connect the language of the question to the diagram that's given here. All right, but one thing that I know is that they are diagonals. All right, so BC and FG are diagonals. We should also name the quadrilateral. So we'll name the quadrilateral with a little box, right? You use a four-sided shape. Don't need the little tail right there. And then we need to use the letters that are the vertices of the box, the corners, B, F, C, G. That's the first thing that we know. We also know that the way that we created FG is that BC is perpendicular. This is the symbol for perpendicular. So I'll put a little note here. Perpendicular to FG. That's another thing that we know. And I guess the final thing that we know is that BC, line segment, diagonal, diameter, and FG bisect each other. And since I didn't talk about that yet, I'm going to bring that into the picture now. AF, that sounds bad, and AG, like Attorney General. And then AC gets a double spike. because it's on a yellow line, it's a different length than the pink line, so one spike cannot be used again. AB, double spike. And what else do we know? Honestly, we'll probably get to this eventually, but I'm going to put this information in right now. BF, triple spike. FC, triple spike. CG, triple spike. And GB, triple spike. That's going to be answered in the next video, the next question, but I want just to leave you with that thought right there, that the sides of this quadrilateral are all the same side because the triangles, triangle, 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 those are all inside. They're created the same way. All right, stick around for part B. Thanks for watching part A. And go back and watch the other pages if you skipped a page or needed a little reminder. Thanks. Bye.